All right, guys. Game day. Exciting day to get back and get a W. So, gonna be at school at 3:30. If you want to be there earlier, watch film, go over stuff, I'll be there way earlier. So come in whenever you're ready. We're gonna have a quick meeting at 3:30. Possibly do a real quick walkthrough, and then it's gonna be the regular pregame tape. Loading the bus and getting over to Otay. Okay, so we're wearing white tops, black bottoms. Let's make sure we're ready to go. Just want to make sure we're all on the same page with our run game for today. There are some things that I just want to make sure we're crystal clear on. It comes down to if Fuentes likes the numbers outside, he's going to throw it. But if we get numbers in the run box, we have to run the ball. Okay, and that's just how it happens for any level. If we get 5 in the box, we have to run the ball. Okay, so let's look at this first play. Zona hot. Okay, so this is just base zone. Okay, the biggest thing I keep seeing, and this is what Grossman had a really big problem with, is they weren't able to block this nose tackle. Okay, so let's read this. We must block 99. Okay, guards, center. The first rule is always in zona is play side gap first. Okay. Okay, that's always the cardinal rule of zone blocking is you have your play side gap first, okay? But we're going to assume right now that nobody is spiking your play side gap, okay? So let's just say, for example, we're running zone hot and 99 slants right and nobody spikes to this left A gap right here, okay? So Dom, he's going to be right in front of you, right? You have to violently strike him, stay on him with your eyes in your gap, but when you feel him slant away, you got to make sure he's pushed off, and then you go to linebacker. Okay, the long and short of this video with zona is we have to take care of the 3D lineman first. Okay, we cannot be so excited to rush the backer that we're not taking care of the D lineman. If these guys are in the backfield on inside zone, we have no chance for the play. Now, of course, can Fuentes pull it? Can Fuentes throw it? Yes, but if we want to run the ball, which we do, we have to take care of the 3 down linemen first. Okay, and that's why Grossman couldn't run the ball. So again, we're always going back to play side gap first. If 99 slants away from the run, so in this instance, he's slanting to the right. Okay, now it's a base block for the right guard. He's in your A gap. Okay, center, help, push, and then get to the linebacker. Okay, let's go to the second one. It's still zona hot, but what happens now if he slants to the play side, slants to the left? Well, the center has a base block, but this guard, okay, you have your play side gap first, but you need to make sure you're helping if there's no threat to your gap. Okay, if 99 is left alone on the center, respectfully, he's going to win. Okay, a lot of the time. I like our center. I like Dom, but we got to get some help on 99. So right now, these guys in orange are the uncovered O linemen in this play. Okay, so long and short of it, don't just check your gap and run to the backers. Make sure you know which way 99 is slanting, okay, before you guys work up field, assuming nobody's spiking your gap. Okay, so again, if somebody spikes this gap hard right away, okay, the left guard has to come off because it's always gap first in zone. Always, 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 okay? But if nobody spikes that gap off the snap, okay, then this left guard should be helping his center because that 99 is slanting right to him and then work to linebacker once Dom has been able to get a better position, okay? What can happen is this left guard just check the hip and go, and then 99 is left in a really bad position versus our center, okay? Some other things that we can do to nullify this is our running back, okay, if he does see it, a hard slant play side, well, now he has to step up and cut up backside. Okay, so there's things we can do to help make 99's life a little harder, but I just want to make sure it's clear that the guards have to know where 99 is slanting before we just run up field, okay, because otherwise he's going to be in the backfield. Okay, let's just say now we're going zona cold, okay? Again, always responsible for your play side gap. So zona cold is to the right tackle. This guy slants to you, you take him. If he slants away, you should be helping your buddy on the backside and then work to the linebacker. Okay, it's the same issue for any type of head-up defensive end. Okay, tackles. I have to account for him until I know which way he's slanting. Okay, I can't just avoid him because if he slants to my gap and I avoid him, well, now we have an uncovered D lineman on the play. Okay, so let's just say McGuff right here. This this defensive end is head up on you. You have to attack him, bro. There's no fan hand. There's nothing. You attack him, hit him, and drive him. If he slants to your right on Playboy Cold, it's a base block. If he slants away, that's fine. You work up to the linebacker, and Jaden Fuentes will read him. Okay? Let's look at the left guard. Okay? Right now, you don't know where 99 is going. You know your gap is to the right. You better be flopping and driving and checking that hip with the center. If he slants to you, it's a base block. If he slants away, that's fine. Go ahead and work up to the linebacker. Center, you know you have to take care of 99. Every snap he's going to be head up. You have to take care of him. Drive him. If he slants away, help. Go to the linebacker with eyes on your gap, which is the right A gap. If he slants across your face, you take him like a base block. Okay, let's go to the next play. Now let's say 99 slants the other way on zone of cold. Okay, again, let's go play side tackle now. Head up lineman. You got to take him. If he slants away from you, help go to the linebacker. If he slants across your face, you take him on a base block. Okay, the right guard here. Even though your gap, first of all, there's a head up guy, so you got to respect. This is difficult for you. All I would say is that you have your gap first guard, play side guard. If this guy on the line of scrimmage, this right defensive end, slants away, I would definitely look back and try to help your freaking center on the nose tackle because he's probably slanting to you. And we want to make sure 99 is taken care of before we go to the linebacker. Okay? So it's always gap. If there's no threat, guard specifically, make sure 99 has not slanted into our backside gap before we go to the linebacker. If you guys are late to these guys today, okay, I'm okay with that. Coach Burhop is okay with that. Okay, we cannot be late or we cannot let these guys in blue get in the backfield on zona. We have no play, okay? Again, can we throw it outside on RPO? Yes. Can Jaden pull it? Yes. But the base play is to give it to the F and run the ball. And we cannot run the ball if the guys in blue are not blocked. They need to be base blocked. They need to be doubled and moved downfield until we go to linebackers. And again, it's always with the caveat, that is unless someone spikes right away. If somebody spikes right away, there is no more double. You have to account for your gap. Okay, Cleveland. I think we've been making this way too confusing. Okay, first of all, for the guys in orange, which is the kick out and the pull up. Kick out is always 100 times out of 100 your first option on the pull. If this blue guy, the defensive end who we're reading or we're kicking out, if he gives you any type of space to kick out, you kick out. Okay? Always your first thought. Right tackle, since you're pulling up, your first thought is I'm always pulling up underneath to a linebacker. Always. Okay? So I want to this is just the base way we run this. We always think kick out. Okay? On the down blocks, just like on zona, 99 has to be taken care of. Center, you have to hit him first. If he tries to cross your face to the right, you down block him. Don't let him cross your face. If he tries to go back side on this, like say he's slanting here for some reason, the left guard has to take care of him now. Okay? We cannot have, give me one sec here. Reload. I want to get rid of this arrow so you guys don't get confused. Okay? This 99, so again, the left guard, you cannot just run up to the linebacker, right? You're always checking your gap on a down block, just like you still have a gap. It's your right A gap right here, left guard. Okay? If 99 tries to slant in there, you have to take care of him. You do not let him cross your face. The center can punch him back and then work to the linebacker. Again, I'm not as concerned with these guys initially. It's the guys in blue we have to block first. Okay? Quarterback. This is a quick read. Okay? We are not going to ride this down to the line of scrimmage. Okay? Once you get the ball, if you don't see a threat, give it. Okay? If you see a massive threat on the backside running down really, really, really hard, so like that by the DN, pull it, but it needs to be a quick pull. Okay? I do not want this to be ridden deep into the line of scrimmage. Okay? It's you catch it, you reach back. If it's a clean give, you give it. If it's 100% not a give, pull it right away and go. Okay. Running backs, I want a quick counter step. Again, just like for the linemen. Running backs, your default thought is you run this in between the kick out and through the second level. You're going downhill on this. That is your first thought on this. It's kick out, I'm going downhill. Okay. Again, if we were just to flip this, it's the same principle. Cleveland Cold now. 99 slants to our right, the guard has to take him. If 99 slants to the left, the center has to take him. But the center always is responsible for 99 if he's head up. Same thing for the tackle here. Okay, let's talk about the play side tackle. If you have a head up defender, so let's just say this right defensive end is head up on you. You cannot just run around him. You need to approach him, hit him, and then figure out where he's slanting. If he slants to your right, that's fine. Let him go to the linebacker because we have a kick out guy for him. If he slants to your left on Cleveland Cold, you have to take him and down block him. Okay. The problem is if you just rush the linebacker and this defensive end tries to crash it in front of your face, well, now we're short a guy for him. Okay. So this is the guy we're reading. But again, if he starts head up, we have to respect him as O-lineman. Okay. O-lineman, a guy that starts head up on you, you have to attack off the line of scrimmage. Okay, we are not avoiding unless you're doing some sort of trap play. All right. Okay, now let's look at the log. The log is secondary. We are always thinking kick out. If the guy in blue, our read key, refuses to let the guard kick him out, and how do we know that? Because he's freaking on the ass of this tackle. There's no space. There's no way he's going to allow space. That is when the guard logs him, turns him down, the tackle reacts quickly, bounces around him, and the running back now bounces and follows the tackle. Okay? A log only works if two things happen after the guard turns the DN down. It only works if the tackle pulls around and the running back follows the tackle. Okay? That's the only way this works. If the tackle doesn't see it, there's no play. If the running back tries to just jam it downhill, there's no play. It has to be a log with a wraparound. Okay? That's it. I mean, this is option 2. Could a team every play on Cleveland force us to log it? Yes, that's very possible. Otay Ranch may very well possibly do that tonight. But our thought is always off the snap. I'm thinking kick out. Okay. If they force us to log it 10 times out of 10, we react to that. But we are always thinking as a line and as a running back, I'm thinking kick out, kick out, kick out. Okay. If we had to log the other way, that would be Cleveland Cold log. Okay. Zona, Cleveland. Have to block D linemen first, have to account, have to take care of those guys before we think about linebackers. It's always gap first, and then it's take care of D linemen before linebackers. Okay, Titans. Zona and Cleveland should be the bulk of our run game, but I want to be able to run this when we need it. Okay, Titans hot. Tackles, you're in green. Chip and go, chip and go, chip and go. Both sides, hot, cold, chip and go. The only time you are not going to go to the linebacker is if a D end or a linebacker spikes your gap. Okay, you are still responsible for your gap inside if someone spikes it. Okay, but if this D end in this example stays outside, no problem, chip him and then go to the linebacker. But if he does try to cross your face, you have to just stay on him and treat it like a down block. Okay, we are always running this. This is an odd front, which means they have 3 down linemen. Quarterback can pick which way he wants to run it, hot or cold. Okay, let's just say it's hot right now. The back is on the same side. He still needs to take a quick side shuffle step for timing. Okay, I saw yesterday we were going straight downhill and the timing's off. A quicker side shuffle step, attack the center's ass, and then hit it right underneath the pulling kick out guy play side. Okay, the 2 guys in orange, just like on Zona, we must account for 99 first. Okay, this left guard, you cannot run up to the linebacker until you know where 99 slants. Okay, if 99 slants away from the direction we're running, so in this case to the right, The center just stays on him, doesn't let him cross his face. Base down block technique. If 99 tries to slant play side, the center needs to stay on him and the guard needs to stay on him. He cannot get play side or this play is dead. Okay? Can the center quickly, after he's completely driven back, move to the linebacker? Yes, but that's not first priority. First priority, again, is we block the D lineman first. Okay? On the kick out, this is a long trap only because we're kicking out the D end. But again, this is quick. This is faster than Cleveland. You drop step, you get right off the ass of the guards, and you gut out the defensive end. Running backs, this comes right downhill, bro. There should be a little seam right between the blue guy and the orange guy. You need to hit it. Hit it for 5, we got a new play. Okay, quarterback, can I call an RPO on this? Yes, but there is no pull read. You either are catching and throwing or you are giving the ball to the running back. Okay? Titans cold, and we're just flipping everything. Okay, again, tackles, it doesn't change. Chip and go. And now it's the left guard. Quick pull out on the defensive end. Can we log Titans? Technically, yes. But it's the same principle for Cleveland. You are always thinking on Titans and Cleveland. Kick out first. Okay? If this defensive end is washed down or refuses to give an inch upfield, tackle or guard, you can log it quickly, and the back would have to adjust quickly and bounce it. Okay, but the idea of Titans is that it hits quick. So a log, it hits quick to surprise the D lineman. So we're trying to avoid a log. But again, if the D end does not allow you to kick him out, quick log, and the running back would bounce this. But I really want you guys to think kick out, downhill run on Cleveland, kick out, downhill run on Titans, especially on Titans. I mean, if we're going to run this play 10 times, we might log and bounce it once. Okay. This is downhill, quick hitter to surprise the defense. Okay. This is the base front versus Otay. Okay. 3-2 with outside linebackers, so a 3-4 with 2 high safeties. If they show us a 4-2, let's just say we start pounding them in the run game and they bring an extra D lineman in. We run Titans now by trapping the defensive tackle, the 3 technique. Quarterback, it must be called to the open A gap. Okay, if it's open A gap left, you check, Titans hot. Okay, get a code name, Titans hot. If the open A gap's to the right, Titans cold. What changes? Not a lot. Okay, the tackles, you're still chip and go. Okay, the guard to the side of the trap, you're trying to get a little width on the 3 technique, so it's kind of like a chip for you, and then you go to the linebacker. If this 3 technique crosses your face post-snap guard, you got to take him. Okay, so please be alert of that. But let's just say he stays in his B gap. You're going to do a quick chip, go to the linebacker. Center, you are by yourself on this play. You are not getting help. You must take 99 away from the play side. Okay, so if it's Titans hot, you have to get 99 turned, driven to the right. Okay, guard, this is a quick trap. This is going to hit extremely fast. Okay, this is going to be a drop right off the ass of the guard and center and blow up the 3 technique. Same principle for the quarterback and running back. Side shuffle, straight downhill, and we're hitting it fast. Okay, so you guys can see we're trapping the D end versus an odd or 30 front. We're trapping the 3 technique or the D tackle versus an even 40 front. Okay, so there are some adjustments. The biggest being it's a quicker trap, and the guard now, instead of like just doing a hard down block to the nose, he's going to quickly chip the 3 tech to widen it and then go to the linebacker. Okay, if we were running Titans cold, let's just say the A gap is now to the right. It's just flipped. Okay, last run that we need to be very sound on is Bama. Okay, quarterback, I want you to think I'm keeping this ball and we call it. Okay, the option is just there as a parachute. Okay, a lot can go wrong with the option. It's a pitch behind us. If it's a bad pitch or it's dropped, it's a fumble. We can lose a lot of yardage on it. Your first thought on Bama Oakland when you take the ball is I'm keeping this ball. Okay, you only pitch it if there's nothing there. Lineman, same principles, very similar for the 3 play side. You're down blocking. Just think Cleveland rules. Okay, guard, you are now pulling up to the linebacker. Okay, you are not blocking our read key, which is the defensive end. Okay? If it looks really gross and really messy, let's just say they spike a guy off the edge, pick one of them. Okay? But if it's a clean look and this defensive end expands, you go underneath him to the linebacker. If this D end is really thick, really tight to the tackle, go around him to the linebacker. Okay? So we do not want you to hit the read key on this. Backside tackle, bang, seal and wheel. Bang. Bang is first for a reason. Nobody can spike underneath you on this play. So if this guy tries to go there, you must bang down and prevent him from going underneath there. We do not have a play if someone spikes that gap. Okay? Simple. Okay, if we ran the other way, Bama Cole, it's just flipped. Okay, running backs, you need to accelerate on the snap. Do not be flat-footed when the ball snapped. You accelerate, stay 1 yard behind the quarterback, 5 yards away. As he moves upfield, you move upfield. Okay, the 5-by-1 relationship must stay true until you know the quarterback has the run upfield. All right. But again, quarterback, this is run first. Okay, this play works best by far when you stretch it and then stick your foot at the ground and follow your pulling guard. All right, guys, hope that makes sense. We'll talk about it again in the classroom. I like our plan, offense and defensively. I know we've changed some stuff. I think we've had a great week of practice, minus a few setbacks with some lack of focus, but let's get it done today. See ya.